Mizo National Front, the ruling party in Mizoram and an ally of the BJP, a party which is part of the NDA, has voted against the government as far as the no confidence motion that was brought in. This party has voted in favor of the motion. When CNN News 18 spoke to Lok Sabha MP C. Lalrosanga, he confirmed that yes, he indeed voted in favor of the no confidence motion. He actually ended up perhaps being the sole vote in favor of the motion, since the opposition had walked out and most of the treasury benches voted to defeat the motion. So why did this NDA ally vote in favor of the no confidence? What the Mizo National Front MPs tell CNN News 18, that it is not as if they have suddenly developed no confidence in the Prime Minister or the BJP per se, but they're deeply unhappy and anguished over the situation in Manipur, the way it is being handled. And since this no confidence motion was brought in and expressly it was said that this motion is being brought in to discuss the Manipur issue, therefore they are voting against it. What the Member of Parliament said is that they discussed it with their party president, the Chief Minister of Mizoram, Mr. Zoramthanga, and they agreed that this is the time to stand up with their kins in Manipur. Now, just to give you a background, the hill people of Manipur, the Kuki-Zo tribe, do share a kinship with their Mizo counterparts. They are ethnically connected, and a lot of help has gone from the Mizo people to the hill people, to the Kuki-Zo community in Manipur. In fact, Mr. Zoramthanga has also played an active role in helping the Kukis in being a bridge between the center and the Kuki-Zo community there, to the extent that the Methi people in Imphal Valley actually carried out a rally against Mr. Zoramthanga, the Chief Minister of Mizoram, because he participated in a rally in Mizoram in favor of the Kuki people. So that is the background to why the MP from Lok Sabha, Mr. C. Lalrosanga, voted in favor of the no confidence motion, and he was not the only one. His Rajya Sabha counterpart, Mr. K. Vanla Vena, he also stood up and spoke against what is happening in Manipur. He complained that his mic was repeatedly muted. Yet he stood up and he said that, what is happening in Manipur reflects deeply and very negatively on the government there. He wanted to highlight what is happening in Manipur, but he said that his microphone was not functioning. So his full speech, or the full extent of what he wanted to say, was not put on record. This is symbolic. I mean, the action of the Mizo National Front is symbolic, but it does give opposition some ammunition. They have been saying that not enough is being done for Manipur. That was the reason that they brought the no confidence motion. They said the Prime Minister has refused to say a word on Manipur before the NCM happened on the floor of the House. He has not visited Manipur, and the only way left for the opposition was to bring this no confidence motion, even if they knew that the numbers were not in their favor. The opposition, in fact, walked out. About 1 hour, 10 minutes into the Prime Minister's speech, the opposition walked out, because by then the Prime Minister had not spoken on Manipur. Soon after, he did make a reference about the situation in Manipur. He kept his comments brief because Home Minister Amit Shah had already given details about the situation there, the steps that are being taken by the government, and also answered the key question about why N. Biren Singh is not being removed. N. Biren Singh, it looks like, had become a polarizing figure in Manipur. While he had a lot of support from the people in the valley, when he tried to resign, the women folk from the valley, the Methi community, forced him to take back his resignation, did not allow him to go to Raj Bhavan. But the hill people in Manipur are very unhappy with the Chief Minister. Repeated representations have been given to the centre to remove him, and Home Minister answered as to why the decision was taken to stick with the Chief Minister. Home Minister said that he was cooperating. So the opposition said that, whatever is being said about Manipur, specifically by the government, when they are looking at history, when they are blaming previous policies for the current situation, it is running away from the current situation. That is what the opposition's charge is. The fact that ally of the Bharatiya Janata Party, a party with which they have alliance in NDA, a party whose Chief Minister, Mr. Zoramthanga, is playing such a significant role in diffusing the crisis, that party comes on record on the floor of the Lok Sabha and on the floor of the Rajya Sabha to really critique and put on record their criticism of the government handling of the situation in Manipur is more than numbers, is significant because of the optics that they carry, and this could be encashed by the opposition once again to embarrass the government. What really is happening in Manipur, the government claims that the situation is normalizing and they're trying to get back to a situation where the two communities can once again at least start talking to each other, and in that context the Mizo National Front could play a role. So now that they have decided to vote against the government, will that change the dynamics between the BJP and the Mizo National Front? Will it change the dynamics, or has it already changed the dynamics between N. Biren Singh and Mr. Zoram Thanga? Those are still questions in the political realm. But like I said, the most important point that the Mizo National Front has made is that they agree with the opposition. The situation in Manipur has not been handled well, and the leadership there has lots to answer.